Hi, it's Tracy with the last video for the semester for English 200. Robin, I just wanted to tell you thank you so much. I really enjoyed the class and I enjoyed watching your videos and I enjoyed speaking with you on the phone that day. I hope you have a wonderful uh, break, Christmas, New Year's, and I hope next semester's class is even easier than this class because this class was not easy, but the flow was good. I enjoyed seeing other people's videos. I don't think it was too much or too little. I thought it was just right. I enjoyed the class very much. Thank you. And I already did my eCafe. I submitted that already. Thank you. Okay, so on to my project. My American Dream project was going to college, and the part of going to college that kind of bothers me and I would like to see a little bit of change on is how many people actually take out loans to go to college, to pay for college. There are other options out there, and I think some people don't want to look at those options for different reasons. For me personally, my girls went to private school. Um, a lot of parents really push going to mainland schools, more expensive schools, more elite schools. And even though these people may not necessarily um, are able to pay for it, they still send their children there. And a lot of the kids themselves actually end up taking on debt to go to these schools. Even the parents take on debt. A lot of the parents take on debt. Now, that's not all of them. A lot of them have 529s or college savings plans or other ways of paying for it. But I know a lot of people who work both parents work to send their kids to private school to get them a good education, and they feel this pressure to send their children to a good school, and they may not be able to actually afford it. And at some of these schools, it's actually looked down upon to stay here at like UH and stuff. Like my older daughter did. She stayed here. It was more affordable for us. We had our younger sister still in private school also. We had to pay for that. We did have savings. We had 529s and savings for them, but it was just more affordable and it worked for her and she really appreciated it. She did study abroad and exchange program, which really worked, and now she's on the mainland going to a grad school. And she's pretty much paying for that herself with loans, but we are helping her as well, as I've mentioned before. But I just felt like it's really hard. I feel bad for these kids. It's getting harder and harder. Homes are more expensive. The cost of living is more expensive. Everything is getting more expensive. And to just graduate from college and to have that around your neck is pretty daunting, and I don't think they really realize how much so. So I gave several options in the two things. Well, I guess I'll start off with my flyer. Here's my flyer, and I went with the Star Wars theme, and it may look really kind of ghetto, and I'm sorry. It was really hard for me. I had a challenge with doing this, but I have my text inside, just some options. I kept it simple because when there's too much things written, it's too hard to take in all the information. So I have different websites that people can locate to get different information, different books and options and websites to pay for themselves probably. And then my cover, Darth Vader, evil Darth Vader. That was for my parents. So you would get that like at a college fair or, a college fair, maybe a counselor's office or something like that, a college counselor's office. Students can look at that too. I kind of try to keep it friendly, user-friendly for both. I don't know how user-friendly that came out, but that was my goal. I don't think I met that, but that's it. That's how it is. I had a lot more fun doing the I had a lot more fun doing the memes. The memes were so much more fun. I had so much fun. Can you see that? I could do these all day. They're so fun, and you can find all different images out there. Oops, no, we don't want to see pictures of family. Here we go. There's Yoda, and then there's Yoda. He's giving us advice in his Yoda way. I don't know if you can see that. I tried to kind of copy and paste these up, but it didn't work. I didn't include this one with my project, but I thought I made that one too. I made a whole bunch of different ones. I made advice dog, the little advice frog, advice Yoda, other ones too. So that was my project. My goal was to reach parents and students. I wanted it to be simple. I found a lot of my resources. Well, to do the memes, I actually ran them by my daughter, who's 19, and she said it was okay. I don't know if she was actually saying that to me just because I'm mom, but she liked them, and she thought they were kind of catchy. And the flyer I showed to my husband, the information I got was from websites, pretty much online, at least all the numbers, the facts, I got that from online. There's books on it too. Like I showed on there are books that you can actually read about how to go to school, go to college debt-free, and ways to do that. And I kind of gave a couple of different options. I think one option for people in Hawaii that people don't actually, not everybody considers, but going to WUI schools on the mainland, even though it's more than in-state tuition, for that state, it's still less than out-of-state tuition. So they pay a little bit more than in-state tuition students do. But that's a good option if kids want to go away, if they just have to, if their grade point average actually works, because apparently, from what I understand, they drop unnecessary classes that kind of bring up the grade point average, and they just pretty much look at the solid, hardcore math, science, English, the required classes, and not like psychology and stuff like that. They won't look at that. Anyway, let's see, what else was the question? Where did I get it? I enjoyed this project. It was a little bit different. I hope it met some of the requirements that you have. Thank you so much, Robin. I really enjoyed it, your class, and maybe I will see you on campus. If I do, I will say hello. Bye.